Opinion, 30 adjectives. 1. Amazing, astonishing, incredible, remarkable example. The amazing view took my breath away. 2. Awful, terrible, dreadful, horrible example. That was an awful performance by the team. 3. Boring, dull, tedious, monotonous. Example, the lecture was so boring that I almost fell asleep. 4. Brilliant, superb, excellent, outstanding. Example, the brilliant scientist discovered a new element. 5. Charming, delightful, attractive, appealing. Example, the old town is charming with its cobblestone streets. 6. Dismal, gloomy, bleak, depressing. Example, the weather was dismal with dark clouds covering the sky. 7. Fabulous, fantastic, marvelous, wonderful. Example, she had a fabulous time on her vacation. 8. Fantastic, incredible, amazing, extraordinary. Example, the fireworks display was fantastic. 9. Horrific, dreadful, terrifying, frightening. Example, the accident was horrific to witness. 10. Incredible, unbelievable, amazing, extraordinary. Example, his achievement was simply incredible. 11th, lousy, terrible, awful, poor. Example, the food was lousy and overpriced. 12th, magnificent, grand, splendid, majestic. Example, the magnificent castle stood on the hill. 13th, mediocre, average, ordinary, unremarkable. Example, the movie was mediocre at best. 14, outstanding, exceptional, remarkable, brilliant. Example, his outstanding work earned him a promotion. 15, pathetic, pitiful, poor, weak. Example, the team's performance was pathetic. 16, perfect, flawless, impeccable, ideal. Example, her wedding day was perfect. 17, pitiful, sad, pathetic, pitiable. Example, the homeless man was in a pitiful condition. 18, pleasant, nice, enjoyable, agreeable. Example, it was a pleasant day for a walk. 19th, remarkable, extraordinary, noteworthy, exceptional. Example, his rise to fame was remarkable. 20, revolting, disgusting, sickening, repulsive. Example, the rotten food had a revolting smell. 21st, sensational, amazing, extraordinary, incredible. Example, the singer gave a sensational performance. 22nd, silly, foolish, ridiculous, absurd. Example, his excuses were silly and unbelievable. 23, stunning, breathtaking, beautiful, impressive. Example, she looked stunning in her evening gown. 24, superb, excellent, outstanding, first-rate. Example, the chef prepared a superb meal. 25th, terrible, awful, dreadful, appalling. Example, the weather was terrible all week. 26, tremendous, enormous, massive, great. Example, the team made a tremendous effort to win. 27th, ugly, unattractive, unsightly, hideous. Example, the old building looked ugly and run down. 28th, unpleasant, disagreeable, uncomfortable, nasty. Example, the argument left an unpleasant atmosphere. 29th, witty, clever, amusing, humorous. Example, his witty remarks made everyone laugh. 30, wonderful, amazing, marvelous, extraordinary. Example, we had a wonderful time at the party. Second quality, 30 adjectives. 1, durable, tough, long-lasting, sturdy. Example, the durable shoes lasted for years. Second, fragile, delicate, breakable, weak. Example, the vase was fragile and needed careful handling. 3, shiny, glossy, lustrous, polished. Example, the shiny surface of the car reflected the sunlight. 4th, sturdy, strong, robust, solid. Example, the sturdy table held the weight of all the books. 5, tarnished, discolored, stained, corroded. Example, the silverware became tarnished over time. 6, elegant, graceful, stylish, refined. Example, she wore an elegant dress to the party. 7, impeccable, flawless, perfect, faultless. Example, his manners were impeccable at the formal event. 8, inferior, substandard, poor, low quality. Example, the products were inferior and not worth the price. 9. Luxurious, lavish, opulent, expensive. Example, the hotel offered a luxurious experience. 10th. Mediocre, average, ordinary, moderate. Example, the service was mediocre, not exceptional but not bad either. 11th. Authentic, genuine, real, true. Example, the painting was an authentic work of art. 12th. Artificial, fake, synthetic, man-made. Example, the artificial flowers looked surprisingly real. 13th. Delicate, fragile, fine, dainty. Example, the delicate lace was beautiful but easily torn. 14. Tough, strong, resilient, durable. Example, the tough leather jacket could withstand harsh weather. 15th. Exquisite, beautiful, fine, elegant. Example, the exquisite craftsmanship was evident in every detail. 16. Cheap, inexpensive, low cost, economical. Example, the cheap material ripped after just a few wears. 17. Exceptional, outstanding, remarkable, extraordinary. Example, the artist's exceptional talent was clear in every stroke. 18. Flimsy, weak, fragile, insubstantial. Example, the flimsy chair collapsed under the weight. 19. Rusty, corroded, tarnished, oxidized. Example, the rusty bike had been left out in the rain for too long. 20. Elegant, stylish, refined, graceful. Example, the elegant chandelier illuminated the room. 21st. Polished, refined, shiny, smooth. Example, the polished floors reflected the lights beautifully.
22nd. Dull, boring, flat, lackluster. Example, the dull blade could no longer cut through paper. 23rd. Soft, smooth, gentle, delicate. Example, the soft fabric was comfortable to wear. 24. Harsh, rough, abrasive, severe. Example, the harsh detergent damaged the delicate clothes. 25th. Rigid, inflexible, stiff, firm. Example, the rigid structure withstood the strong winds. 26. Resilient, tough, strong, flexible. Example, the resilient fabric didn't tear even under stress. 27. Faded, bleached, washed out, dim. Example, the colors of the old photograph were faded. 28th. Smooth, even, flat, sleek. Example, the smooth surface of the table was pleasing to the touch. 29th. Flexible, bendable, adaptable, pliant. Example, the flexible material could be molded into any shape. 30. Unbreakable, indestructible, tough, durable. Example, the unbreakable glass made the phone screen last longer. Size, 30 adjectives. 1. Gigantic, enormous, huge, massive. Example, the gigantic statue towered over the town. 2nd. Minuscule, tiny, microscopic, small. Example, the minuscule details in the painting were hard to see. 3. Colossal, huge, massive, gigantic. Example, the colossal ship sailed smoothly through the ocean. 4th. Petite, small, tiny, delicate. Example, the petite woman wore a large hat to the party. 5th. Vast, immense, enormous, huge. Example, the vast desert stretched as far as the eye could see. 6. Huge, large, immense, gigantic. Example, the huge truck barely fit into the parking space. 7. Tiny, small, minute, minuscule. Example, the tiny insect crawled along the leaf. 8. Enormous, massive, colossal, gigantic. Example, the enormous tree provided shade for the entire yard. 9. Immense, vast, huge, gigantic. Example, the immense crowd gathered to watch the parade. 10. Massive, gigantic, huge, vast. Example, the massive rock formation was a natural wonder. 11th. Oversized, large, massive, huge. Example, the oversized sweater looked cozy and warm. 12th. Bulky, large, heavy, cumbersome. Example, the bulky furniture made the room feel cramped. 13th. Compact, small, dense, tight. Example, the compact car was easy to park in small spaces. 14. Hefty, heavy, solid, substantial. Example, the hefty bag of groceries was difficult to carry. 15. Expansive, vast, wide, extensive example. The expansive fields stretched out for miles. 16. Slim, slender, thin, lean. Example, the slim phone fit easily in his pocket. 17. Broad, wide, large, extensive. Example, the broad shoulders of the athlete made him look imposing. 18. Narrow, thin, slim, tight. Example, the narrow alley was difficult to navigate. 19. Elongated, extended, lengthened, long example. The elongated shape of the table made it perfect for large gatherings. 20. Tapered, narrowing, pointed, conical. Example, the pants were tapered at the ankles for a sleek look. 21st. Vast, extensive, wide, spacious. Example, the vast plains stretched far into the horizon. 22nd. Puny, small, weak, insignificant. Example, the puny puppy barked at the large dog. 23rd. Portly, stout, rotund, heavy. Example, the portly gentleman walked with a cane. 24. Spacious, roomy, large, open. Example, the spacious living room was perfect for entertaining guests. 25th. Stocky, sturdy, stout, thickset. Example, the stocky man carried the heavy load with ease. 26. Microscopic, tiny, minute, infinitesimal. Example, the microscopic organisms were visible only under a powerful microscope. 27th. Stunted, undersized, dwarfed, small. Example, the plant appeared stunted due to a lack of sunlight. 28th. Massive, enormous, vast, immense. Example, the massive building stood tall against the skyline. 29. Overgrown, oversized, excessive, outgrown. Example, the overgrown garden was filled with weeds. 30. Grandiose, grand, imposing, magnificent. Example, the grandiose plans for the mansion were ambitious but impractical for. Shape, 30 adjectives. 1. Oval, elliptical, egg-shaped, oblong. Example, the oval mirror hung above the fireplace. 2. Rectangular, box-shaped, oblong, long. Example, the rectangular table was perfect for the dining room. 3rd. Circular, round, spherical, curved. Example, the circular rug covered the floor of the living room. 4. Triangular, 3-sided, pyramid-shaped, pointed. Example, the triangular sails caught the wind and propelled the boat forward. 5. Spherical, round, globular, orb-shaped. Example, the spherical globe sat on the desk. 6. Cylindrical, tube-shaped, round, elongated. Example, the cylindrical container held the pasta. 7. Curved, bent, arched, bow-shaped. Example, the curved path wound through the park. 8. Square, 4-sided, quadrilateral, boxy. Example, the square tiles lined the floor. 9. Flat, level, even, smooth. Example, the flat surface of the table was perfect for writing. 10th. Angular, sharp-cornered, jagged, pointed. Example, the angular building stood out against the skyline.